Welcome to the Evolve project. My name is MC Resistor.
Have a walk around. Most the rats.
My torch is run by electricity.
Into a trap, snap. Everybody clap, snap.
We are going to tell you some facts about sedimentary rocks.
The Evolve programme aims to raise the aspirations and achievements of young people across the Tees Valley through employing creative approaches in the way that science is taught.
A ladybird on an iceberg.
A toad in the clouds.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And you become a bean. Stalk.
The moon changes shape each night as I look up at it, like a puffer fish.
Josh and Paul are at first using a pull force in that direction, and then they're using a push force in that direction.
Your elbows help you to grow, and the shoulders roll, until they get to there for grow.
Look after your world, my world, and our world.
Hello, I'm Bernie. I'm an electron. I power things like kettles and tellies. One night, I was resting on my atom when some plonker decides that she wants to watch the double bill of EastEnders. So, I'm pulled out of my bed, aren't I? Before I can say Ian Beale, I'm rushed along the highway of electrical current.
All of the students at the end of the lesson said that they felt personally that they were more creative now, and that they felt that if they actually could do activities, they felt confident in themselves to be able to produce work that was both extended and more interesting because of some of the activities that they've done.
Ammeter measures currents. Series circuit has a single branch.
Putting it into a rap creates a rhythm. Rhythms are very good for, as a mnemonic, to remember patterns, names, new vocabulary.
Call me play. I drink and flow from an electric chair. Straight from the stream, watch me shine. We are the best, cause we shine best. Yo!
What this Evolve project has allowed us to do within science is bring the fantastic back into science. And the molecules from the balloon are trying to get back onto the balloon. So in between is this chat.
But that this was just a super way of actually doing it. It amazed them that how much they'd learned from it.
The children normally see writing for science. It's just lots and lots and lots of writing and facts to learn. Whereas putting it into poetry didn't seem as daunting.
The activities where the whole circle had to take their turn, there was nobody who opted out of that. Everybody took the turn, even the ones who might otherwise have been hesitant. They gained confidence from everybody else doing it. And then there was also the sort of herding instinct of the expectation that your turn's coming, you know. And they participated well.
Today we will have the chance to meet some of the animals. We will start with the smallest animals, the rats.
What pleased me more than anything, I think, was that one of the teachers said to me that she could see that her pupils had remembered more because they were doing the work in the way that we were doing it, using drama techniques. Because they were doing and they were having fun, they'd remembered. And so that was very positive. And there were one or two techniques which I worked on with them that the teachers really took to. And I could see that those would be used in the future.
I want you to imagine you are talking to each and every person in the audience, okay?
And it's a move away from like the mundane science lesson of you and the board. It's a different way to go about it. You can do so much more with the drama.
Live and we need them. We're all different people. Solid!
Oh, the children absolutely loved it, yes. The children really enjoyed it. It was more interesting for them rather than being sat in a classroom, you know, working from a textbook or something, to actually being active. And you can notice the children did ask the day beforehand when it was going to happen, if it was going to happen again, and they really look forward to it. Yeah.
And it did prove to be an extremely fun lesson for us learning how to teach Evolve, but then fun for the children who've actually taken part of it.
Hush,
We still have to cover everything in the national curriculum for science, and I think that's where it did work. We did cover everything that we needed to cover, but we did it in a fun and exciting way. And the children enjoyed it. When we were mentioning we were going to do science, you could see the enthusiasm they had. So ultimately, we've matched all our objectives, but we've done it in a fun and creative way, and I think that's been very important for the children.
Yeah. One of the most important things for me was children using the scientific vocabulary. They were actually using it themselves, and it meant something to them because they were creating movements.
Rocks are eroding. What have we done? We've done eroding already today.
They were going to look at body parts, senses, living, how we stay alive, and healthy living. And they were very young, year 1 children, so it was really the basic of each of those subjects and just making it fun and again giving them confidence to shout out their different body parts and make sure they could say them and they did know them and just make fun games out of it.
We have 5 senses!
So it fitted in really well doing dance with the human body, and it fitted in with the classroom with the science we were doing about the life cycles and how the body, what it needs to live and survive.
The scientist is making sure everything's in order.
Proved time and time again that children learn from practical experience, and it really has proved it, even for older children.
We're going to show you how to make a circuit.
The title of the project, Evolve, isn't just about evolving creative arts and science, it's about giving schools something that can evolve in many different directions.
Avoid disaster with fire and mass that can shoot fire and melt tire.
What's the opposite to soluble?
This is actually about the teachers. This is continued professional development. And although over the 2 years we've worked with over 2,000 pupils, this is about the artists supporting that teacher to learn creative ways of teaching science throughout their department, throughout their schools.
Heavy, light, rough, smooth, push, pull.
Testes. Testes.
This is in the classroom, teaching what you need to teach, being designed with that teacher to address their particular issues for their pupils, for their classes.
And he changed into
a fish
and swam down the river. My favourite part of this whole project was working with the trainee teachers. It was excellent the way that they were open to new ideas, and then the way they took them and ran with them was fantastic. It was great to see.
I find creative movement or dance a really great way to tackle science. I think the idea of taking processes or physical things that happen and putting them through movement is really exciting, actually. And it just means that you can get that sort of 3D, 360-degree perspective on stuff. And you can put a big physicality into things. And I think that's really exciting for young children to do and not just be passive learners.
Green grinder, camouflage killer, heavy hider, river lover, flesh tearer, long snapper. What am I?
And I mean, if you'd have said to me before Christmas, right, all of these boys and all of these girls are going to dance in perfect unison and make up these superb moves into sequences, you know, that would make the head teacher cry, I'd have said, yeah, right.